How much was your Lego, please?
Which one?
Your Lego Star Wars?
It's an advent calendar one.
Oh, okay.
£3.
Alright, can I have a look? Thanks. You got any other Lego or is there only one?
Yeah, I've got some Cars Lego, I think.
Okay.
Disney one.
Yeah.
If I can find it.
Do you know if it's complete at all?
I'm fairly sure it is.
Alright, cool.
Might still be in the car.
Alright, yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'll take this for now. I'll just get you 3. Alright, cool. I'll just take this one for now. There you are.
That's great, thank you.
Cheers. How much was your pasta machine, please?
£3.
£3. There you go, thanks.
Thank you.
Morning, you alright? Yeah, good, thanks. You?
Yeah.
Is this yours? Sorry, or is this?
No, that's Abby's.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Oh, £2. Thank you. Oh, just £1. Yeah.
There you go, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you very much. How much is that one, please? £4. Mary just made me smile. Yeah. How much is in it? Oh, Kaylee, how much is your pram? What pram? A pound? Yeah. Take that, please. You want everything just to go?
How much was this, please?
There you go, David, thanks. £2 for one. What, they're just in Yeah? Yeah? Claire, how much is your bag? Good. £4.
There you go.
Oh,
Thank you.
Sweetheart. Yeah, go on.
3, 7, 9.
Hey mate, right.
That's my unit.
That's not bad, is it? Yeah. Not seen one of them before. It's a bit random, isn't it?
Yeah, it is random.
Yeah. You haven't got any Fred Perry stuff, have you?
No.
Alright, no worries. I've not seen Henry Lloyd in a while. Been wanting to see some of that.
I don't know whether I've got a pair of Sheen, is it?
Alright, I've not.
Jeans.
Okay.
There was 18.99. She wants 10 from. But
Okay. Thank you.
yeah, brand new.
Yeah.
She's just got the wrong size. She didn't want to send them that.
You got any other Henry Lloyd stuff, or was this it? How much was it all together for these, please?
That's not £1. I don't know who's put that on. Sorry.
That's alright.
I was going to do £3 the Henry Lloyd.
Okay.
9 then.
9. I might have a think on the polo. Would you do these for 5, these two?
Yeah.
Cheers. Do you want the hangers back?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's alright. There you are.
Thank you. Thanks.
Cheers, I'll just get you a 5.
I'm trying to keep the adult stuff on one,
Yeah.
kids on the other. Pair of trainers up there, just the one thing just certain.
Oh, I know, yeah. Go so quickly, don't they? There you go.
Someone shouted him over there.
Oh, that's it. You got to snap things up, haven't you? Cheers. How much were your trainers, please?
£10. Thank you. Any more than one.
Yeah, they are nice colour.
You do that here with that mould.
How much are your games, please?
A couple of quid each.
Station 4 numbered miles. £2 for that, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. There you go. Thanks.
Okay, thanks ever so much.
I thought there was. Oh, they're the old style.
Yeah.
So.
No, 2061.
Oh, right. Kelly Osbourne? I think it probably is. I just wonder if you had any of the other Osbourne dolls with it.
That's
Just a random one.
Yeah.
Alright, I'd like to take that, thanks. Don't think there's anything else I want for now, just this please. I think it is an Osbourne's one. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Now you said it, I'm thinking, yeah, I reckon.
Just checking for an Osbourne's tag, but I'm sure it is anyway. There you go, thank you.
Thank you.
How much was your wrestling figures and your ring?
All up together it'd be 25 quid.
25.
There's more in the bag there as well.
Oh yeah. How much are they? Them ones?
All up together 25 quid for the lot.
25 for the lot. Yeah, go on then, I'll take them please. Cheers. If you don't mind, I've run out of room this one.
So chuck it all into that bag there.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
That's alright, thank you. 20. Yeah, oh,
It's all theirs.
oh bless you. There you are. Cheers.
Thanks very much.
That's alright, not a problem. No, it's a nice bundle to be fair.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
We've had it for a while now. And
Yeah.
It's been under the stairs for the last year and a half.
Thanks very much. Cheers. How much was you after on your guitar?
£15 for that one.
Cool. I'll have a think for now. Thank you. Thanks for that. Cheers. Right, just have a look at that footstool, is that alright?
Sorry?
Might I just have a look at that footstool, is that okay? Cheers.
Like that, yeah. It's like a crossword plus. There's another one there, but it's more like a sewing box.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Thank you, I'll pop back in a sec when you set up. Thanks. How much are your clothes, please?
Sorry?
How much are your clothes?
Well,
How much is
that
that
I'd like
jacket?
three quid. It's after super But all these are at well. That's a pound each. 50 pence, 50 pence. 50
Lovely.
pence, that. That's on the next one. Take it on if you want to now.
Oh, it's alright, thanks. Just having a quick look at it. That's nice that. Yeah, I'll take that. £3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, there's your hanger there.
Oh, lovely car.
I've got one, thanks. Yeah, it's alright. Have you got change for £5 at all, please?
Yeah.
Run out of change.
Alright, well, I got a couple of pounds, please.
Lovely.
You've got straps in your chest.
Oh, it's a GoPro. I just go around videoing what I pick up, that's all, for my YouTube. Thank you. How much are your trainers, mate?
I'll do it for a tenner.
Tenner.
Yeah. Yeah, the proper cost ones, not
Yeah.
can't you? Come on, shall we get off road?
£1. Cool. Yeah, I'll have that, thanks. I was just after a big one. I might come back for some accessories, but I was after a big one just for now.
Stick in the ground, right? You know.
Thank you. I'll have that for now, thanks.
This size, no. Not this one. Small size. Mainly small.
How much was your bag, please?
How much is back, Sam? Dalmatian bag. £1.
Yeah, I'll have that, thanks.
How much are these for?
So if you're baking something in how much? That does. £2.
There you go.
Thank
you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Very good. Well, here's my husband. I said here's my husband.
All right.
You're
Yeah,
right.
I'm just looking for certain things that
Yeah.
build a bear,
You are sorry?
build a bear.
Oh, okay. Build a bear.
Kind
Yeah. Is that what you've been given
Yeah.
instructions to look
Jigsaw.
for, is it?
jigsaw.
Yeah, we do all jigsaws. They're all Andy's ones that he's done.
I've done that one, but
How much was your typewriter?
What do you want? £12.
Thank you, I'll have a think for now, cheers. How much was your lamp, please?
40.
Yeah, they do go for a bit, don't they?
Yeah. It's got the
Yeah.
LED
mesh things as well. It's an old one.
Yeah. Cheers.
Trolleys, I have 2 big trolleys. Show them. Yeah.
How much is your puzzle, please?
£1.
Do you know if it's complete?
It is, it's mine. It's so hard to do, I just gave up.
Is it?
Yeah, it's hard.
You can see it.
It's a nightmare. Yeah. What I've done, you can break the sellotape if you want. It's just so I wouldn't lose any pieces.
I don't think
I'd... pieces I've put in a separate bag.
Yeah. Oh, you put them in a separate bag?
Yeah.
I know, I don't count all 1,500. I have to take your word for it, I think. Yeah, I'll take it for...
I don't sell anything that isn't... I don't very often do cardboards.
Yeah. How much is your Harrods bag?
I want £5 for it.
Yeah, they are nice though.
It's nice for a present.
Yeah.
I think there's a little mark on it, but that's what I want. I've got a black one.
Oh yeah, I think it had come off. What year is it from?
Okay. I bought it from her.
Yeah, I'll get you £1 for this. Yeah, it's quite nice actually. I'll have a think on that, thanks.
Don't worry, Bailey. No, it's alright. It's alright.
Are your deck chairs for sale or are they for you to sit on? That's all right. I'm after some deck chairs, but obviously if I see any, I think people are going to sit on.
Those and the empty clothes rails. We could sell it sometimes. Everybody likes them because they've got wooden handles.
Yeah, just quite like, I've been after some vintage ones, but obviously if I see them at the stalls, I assume obviously you're going to sit on them.
Yeah, I need something to keep me going.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, they're nice though.
Yeah, especially with the wooden handles because these plastic things break.
Yeah. Yeah, they're nice. I hope you do well anyway.
Thank you.
Yes, okay. He walked out the door with a smile on his face because he got the bag.
Yeah.
I got what I wanted in the first place. And you know, there's a lot of...
How much are 15? Cool.
But second-hand stuff, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
They put a bit on to start off with, on the basis that somebody will come in and start with it.
We just want to get rid of it,
You
but
want
we
to get
don't
rid
sell
of
it
it
too
anyway.
cheap to start with, but we do sell it cheap.
In fact, you know, if you look at buying houses in way,
What's that? £2. So 9. Nothing wrong with them, perfect.
Oh, are there? 9?
No, I said there's nothing wrong with them, they're perfect.
Sorry, I thought you said
No, there's sides on them there, look, they're 11.
How much are your
Small
games,
11.
please?
Are they?
How much are your games, please?
150 each, look. Got good nick as well. But they are quite small 11.
Yeah.
But they're stretchy, so when you put them on. What fibre for that? Brand new, 50. How cool. I'm trying to keep my Any good to you then?
Yeah, I might maybe get the Xbox ones. Cheers.
See you later, mate.
Get in there, yeah. See you in a bit, Dave.
Look, mate.
Yeah, I've done all right. The car's full, yeah. Don't go nicking it. Yeah, since the start. I was just doing my last lap around. I nearly didn't come down these ones, but I thought I will do. So, glad I did now. Yeah. See you in a bit, Dave.
And stop getting these. Be your red.
Oh yeah, I know.
You got them 3, that's 450. Am I?
Yeah, yeah, you got to change for 5, please.
Yeah.
Cheers. Oh, sorry, you got to change for 10. I've run out of 5s.
Oh, I'll be alright. I'll go plug in.
Yeah, that's what I kept saying to you today. Pick up the full set so there's no cable from my school.
Yeah.
This was a little investment, really.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, the ones, yeah. I mean, I did it 10 years ago.
Ah, well, when you first.
And that's when we got full price.
You have to pay for them then, or
Yeah, when
Right, so that's 5,
Cool.
and that's 10.
Yep, spot on. Thank you.
All right, thank
Cheers.
you. Thank you.
steady on, Joe. Steady on. Steady up. Steady up. Steady on.
How much was your signs, mate?
150 each.
Cool.
I got that, found that book.
Oh, did you find it? Did you end up selling it or you got it? Oh, cheers. Sorry, I've only just remembered to come back for it, to be honest with you. Which one is it? How much was you after for it?
2.
2. Yeah, I'll have that. Is there anything else I wanted? What are these exactly?
Well, pumps.
Ah, okay. Just me, my stepdad's the next door neighbour, they've started a little bar and they want some bar things.
Yeah, they go in the pumps. They're collectors actually, apparently now. What, you got any CDs? 50 pence each, mate. 50, yeah. You can put quid each if you want them pictures.
I was tempted because I'm going for a bit of an American diner theme in my house, in the kitchen. Quite tempted for one of them. Yeah, I'll take it. A quid, is it? Yeah. So if I've changed my mind, I can always just sell it on again for a quid, can't I?
Use the 5K?
Yeah, I do usually, yeah. Oh, I didn't see them.
GameCube one.
How much was you after for them?
I want a quid for that one, 2 quid for that one.
I do already have Sega Rally, to be honest with you. Probably save that for someone else, but yeah. Oh, I'll get that one though, because it's got Resident Evil on.
Yeah.
Probably get that. That does look pretty cool, actually. Get it just purely because it's got Resi on. Right, so Harry Potter book 2 quid, the sign, then this 4 quid, yeah?
Yeah.
You got change for 5, please?
Yeah.
Cheers. Nice one, cheers for that, thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Well, that's a first for a local Facebook Marketplace sale. She came out, shut the door, and as she was getting the money out, she shook my hand. Not had that before. So I've just moved on the pink acoustic guitar, paid a £5 for it at the car boot. I knew it wasn't worth like too much, but I wanted to make a little bit of profit from that. So basically sold it on Facebook Marketplace for, I did have it listed at £10, but a woman asked if I would deliver it and said she'd pay £15 to have it delivered, so just delivered it. We're going to deliver that and make a cheeky £10 profit on it. And it is like right on the way to my house anyway, so I'm literally not going out my way. But anyway, we go on to my house. What is going on, guys, and welcome to my new house. We're here finally. It's not exactly how I wanted to show you it, but yeah, I'll give you like a proper tour like sometime soon. Once I've got some flooring in, that's the main problem at the minute. I'm not actually properly moved in, still living at home. Well, this is my home technically, but I'm still with family at the moment. Apologies, I sound pretty echoey. Obviously there's nothing in the room. I've literally not moved anything in the house. It's literally stored in my garage. I have a garage attached to the house. It's a detached house, this is, with 3 bedrooms, nice back garden, really generous size, and a garage. So yeah, I've basically been storing things in there because I've had a proper really long wait for a lot of flooring. So my first lot of flooring is going in a couple of days. That will be the little entrance and the living room. So that will be going in, and I'm literally waiting on the rest of them. So it'll literally hopefully be like within the next month or so that I get them fitted. So yeah, for now. But it's so nice like to just have space to do a pickups video. Like I say, apologies, you know, the lighting and bits. I've not got blinds fitted yet or anything like that. You can see obviously it's a really sunny day. And obviously I probably sound really echoey, so apologies for that. I've got my little spotlight shining on me, so hopefully I don't want to call shadowed or anything, hopefully not. But anyway, I wanted to basically share the latest pickup video with you guys after the booter this morning. It's a Saturday booter that I hit. I usually don't get like that much stuff, like it's not usually like it's not as big as the one I go to on Sunday. But I still got a decent amount of stuff. So yeah, I will show you guys what I got anyway. You would have seen on the footage I would have just included. It was very, very brief. It was a bit of a spare of the moment. I thought I'll just quickly, you know, show you guys what I've basically done with one of the pickups. So you'll see I picked up from the booter a pink acoustic guitar for a £5. Obviously I knew there wasn't like mega expensive or anything, but I thought I think I can flip it for a little bit of profit. I put it on Swaps and Sales for a £10 because I could have maybe tried for 15, but it's just like the spacing issues and bits like that. It had a couple of minor scuffs on it as well, which I pictured on the listing. And yeah, anyway, someone messaged me not long after and they said, would you be able to deliver it for £15? And they literally live like just literally a few minutes away from my house. So I was coming here anyway, so it was literally just on the way. So I've made a cheeky £10 profit off the pink acoustic guitar. So yeah, I will literally show you the rest of the pickups. Not in any particular order, I'll just literally show you things as I pull them out the bags. I've got nothing to lean it on. I'm currently leaning my phone. It's kind of like a little worktop bit here. I think you could use it for maybe like I don't know, it's kind of like a vanity table or bits like that, or just to store things on if it's a bedroom. So this will be my bedroom because the bathroom's next door. I wanted it there. And then another room. It's ever so slightly bigger than this. That will be the gaming room. So I do have one of them bar top arcades with the Pandora's box, like thousands of retro games, arcade games built in on it. So I think I may pop that on the counter. I've got another counter in that room, and then I've got a small box room as well. So yeah, anyway, it's very amateur filming this is, guys. But obviously I'm having to improvise right now. So yeah, first pickup that I'm going to show you on here is vintage Carboot for £2. I believe it is complete. It doesn't state a quantity of how many of each thing should be in here because there's literally multiple. Hang on a sec. Let me move this box a bit closer. Oh, I forgot I was resting that box on another box and that's made it lower. Oh well, anyway. Oh, totally just kind of spilled the contents almost. But anyway, that is how it looks on the front cover. The instructions are literally on the inside. So yeah, you basically, I used to have this as a kid. Obviously not this vintage. I've never seen one this vintage before. But yeah, I think you basically have to, I don't know if you have to like remove the sticks, and I think you have to, I think you have to like get the most balls down on there, I think. Tactically move each stick, I think, to try and get the most marbles to fall down. Oh, as few marbles as possible, I beg your pardon. Totally can't remember, it's been years since I played this. So yeah, basically, so you've got like a numbered little thing there, and then the tube goes in the middle, and then obviously you'll stick all the sticks through there and then rest the marbles on there. So I'll show you down the insert. There's the insert, very basic, and it's in a Tesco freezer bag. A load of marbles. Obviously I don't know if they're the original ones, because obviously they're solid colours on the box, and there's a load of sticks here, so I just thought I'd grab it. I thought it was it's nice to see anyway. I thought it was pretty cool. So I've got these to one side. So I got this for £2. I thought it was worth the punt, and I've seen some go on eBay for I think around the 15 quid mark, so it's not a bad little flip, I guess. It was just nice to see, and I might even have a go myself, to be fair. I've got a few keepers on this one. I bought, what did I buy? I bought a couple of Harry Potter books, Harry Piss Pot books off the store, and then he was like, oh, you collect games, don't you? And I was like, yeah. And he had, you'll have seen on the footage, he had a Sega Saturn game. It was Sega Rally Championship, which is an awesome game, but I already have it. Very tatty though. The cover, the spine, it was just pretty knackered, to be fair. It was kind of, the cover was like hanging off and everything. It was £2, but I've already got it, and there's no resale value to it. It's very cheap and cheerful, but absolutely awesome game for the price though. Would recommend it to anyone. It's one of my favourite on the Saturn. But anyway, it was like, oh, I've got a GameCube game. It's not a game, but it's like a bit of a demo kind of disc. And it's got video footage on. And I got it purely for the reason it's got Resident Evil 4 on it. So it's currently, at the time it was released, a world exclusive of Resident Evil 4. Level 1 walkthrough, brand new weapons, new secrets revealed, an exclusive new trailer. So I literally got it for that content. And I think it contains cheats for Pikmin 2, Def Jam Fight for NY, what a game by the way, WWE Day of Reckoning and Animal Crossing. So it's got a couple in there. It's got like a little action replay disc and then a Resi 4 preview disc. So I literally got it just out of curiosity because I love my Resi stuff. It will benefit from a recase, so I'll do that at some point. So it's just £1, so I thought it was worth a punt. And then I actually got a few games for my collection. I almost didn't pick these up. I almost missed them actually. Whether there was many games there before that I missed, I don't know. But this was actually on the first row. So obviously I didn't see them when they first put them out, and I was hovering around all the later rows, obviously as cars were rolling in and stuff. So yeah, it was literally on my final lap around the car boot. I thought nearly didn't even touch the first row. I thought there won't be anything there, but anyway. So a few Xbox One games that I actually needed for my collection. So we've got State of Decay 2. I remember playing the first one of this. I played it for quite a bit and then I just got distracted by other games, so whether this is an improvement I'm not too sure, but looking forward to trying it out. I love my zombie survival games. It's literally a zombie apocalypse survival, that is. So 150 each these were. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. At first I was a little bit sceptical. It says requires internet, so I didn't know if it would be like an online only sort of thing, but it does say main campaign, 2 PvP mode, play solo or enjoy a true social experience with up to 4 players co-op. So yeah, I do like my solo games. I love my campaigns, you see. I don't play many multiplayers online. I play like the obvious like Call of Duty and bits like that. I can't really name any others at the minute. But yeah, that's how little I've been playing. I've literally been sticking to my single player games as and when I've had a chance to play them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying out the campaign on that. And another entry into the series, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. I've been wanting that, really been wanting it for the collection. I've always ran into it on PS4, but I've wanted it on Xbox One. I think this little cards fell out. It's not that I've got beef with PS4 or anything, but it's just I just prefer playing on my Xbox and having a PlayStation for the exclusives. I am yet to get a PS5, and that's obviously just because of financial issues and also because of obviously the stocking issues. They're so hard to get hold of still. and obviously the people are flogging them for around the 600 mark, and I just can't be bothered to pay, you know, when it's priced up. I did see it on Very, however, recently. Well, it was sold out anyway, but it was like it wasn't like just the console variant, but it was like it came with a Ratchet and Clank Rifts Apart, I think it's called. It had that on the cover. I thought it was a really nice variant. I would have been tempted if I'd have spotted it and it was in stock. I would have obviously maybe done like a bit of a payment plan method. I probably would have been really tempted for it, but it is probably best that I didn't. I need to get more house stuff. I've literally paid for all my flooring and bits like that, but I need some more furniture. I won't go into lots of house stuff anyway, I'll end up boring you. But anyway, I've got my main things, kitchen appliances, corner sofa, bits like that. Got a massive, awesome telly for the living room. Nice LG OLED CX, 65 inch. Getting that fitted to the wall very soon. And for the gaming room, I've got a 28 inch CRT TV. I believe it's I think it's a Sony one. I can't remember if it's Sony or, I'm sure it is actually. But yeah, I'll tell you what I really love the look of. George Ross, Retro Resell, he actually sold recently the Bang & Olufsen one. I would have absolutely snapped that up if I had the money. I absolutely love the look of them and the style of them. Would have absolutely loved one like that. So maybe a potential investment in the future. But yeah, for now, I'm all about sticking that 28 inch CRT TV in my game room for obviously to play all my retro games. Then obviously the living room, that will be for modern gaming, just literally my Xbox and PlayStations. So yeah, that's basically the plan so far. Speaking of house decor, I'll show you something that I got for the house. It was just £1. He said £1.50 at first, but then he wanted to get rid of them, so he said £1. So I'm basically going for a bit of an American diner theme for the kitchen. I'm not going to spoil it, I'm not going to go into it, but I just thought I might fancy this sign. I've already got in mind another sign that I really want, really want. And I'm going to order it from, it's on an Etsy store, when I can afford it anyway. I might get it with my birthday money or something, but anyway, I'm rambling. So yeah, just if I fancied it, the really nice 25-cent hot dogs, best in town sign. I just really love the look of it, really love the style. So it was only £1, so I've got it if I fancy it for my American diner thing. Anyway, on to the next stuff. What did I get here? This was the Mickey and Minnie Mouse statue. It's like a wedding statue. I got it for £2. It is an official Disney product, but I don't know much about it. I've had a look for it on eBay. Can't find one exactly like it, but it is really nice though. I hope you guys can see it alright. Obviously I can't see the preview of this video played back to me, because the thing is that what I could do if I wanted, but then everything would like be reversed. If I showed you things with text on or whatever, it'd all be reversed. So yeah, £2 that was. I thought it may be worth a flip. Like I said, I don't know how much I should be getting. I might price it around the $14.99. I'm not too sure. Maybe a bit more. I'm really not sure about that one. So yeah, just a bit of a punt that. A few items of clothing. I've got these two for £5. So start off with the kind of like a baby blue or lightish blue Adidas jacket. It is UK size 16. So that would be a bit too big for me to keep anyway. So I just thought it was a really nice jacket. So I just think there may be something in this, possibly. And I also got, she wanted £3 for this. Nice to see this brand as well. I was only on about this last week. Been seeing quite a bit of Fred Perry and bits like that, but I've been wanting to see some Henry Lloyd. You know what? If this was in my size, I'd genuinely keep it. But it's an XL, I believe, yeah. So men's XL, Henry Lloyd jumper. I just thought it was worth a punt, to be fair. Like you say, I'm in the early days. I'm no expert whatsoever, but if I think it's worth a punt, I'll just grab it. Surely, both of them for a £5. Like I said, it might not be massive profits in it, but I think it's worth a go. And I thought this was really nice. I think it's like a hot pink sort of colour. It is a super dry jacket. Large ladies, I assume it is. That would probably fit me as well if I fancied it. I may have a little go, you never know. I've started doing that. I've started wearing clothing that I've got, like if I fancy it. This I got for £1. It's a Ralph Lauren women's 10 to 12 it is, slim fit. And it fits me alright, to be fair. I quite like it. I just thought, you know what, I'm actually going to keep it. So yeah, I've actually started dipping into that myself. So yeah, really love the style of this. I proper checked it over and it all looks like legit and everything. I do actually have a black super dry coat. I think it's like a guy's one, so it's a bit baggy on me, but it has like black and orangey zips and stuff. It's quite smart really. I've kind of outgrown it, as in, not physically obviously, I'm just remain like this hobbit stance forever. But no, I think I'm kind of like bored of it sort of thing, so I'll probably move it on. It's my own item of clothing, that is. But yeah, I thought this was really nice for £3. Not sure what really I should be expecting back. I have seen one sold. I don't think it was around the 10 or 15 quid mark, so I think it's worth at least £14.99, I reckon. So we'll give that a go, see how we go with that. Clothing can be a bit challenging, I've found, but I've not done too bad on it. It's mainly guys' clothing where I excel a tiny bit. Like I said, I'm absolutely no expert whatsoever. But I've had some nice sales of some guys' t-shirts, Levi jeans, bits like that. But yeah, that's some clothing. This is quite random. Couldn't find what year it's from, but I just thought it was really nice. It was just £1. So 101 Dalmatians little bag, basically. The Dalmatians literally take up most of the bag as well, because obviously you've got the heads poking out there, but I didn't expect like the bodies to be in this. But yeah, you still got a little bit of storage space anyway. So they're called Lucky, Rolly and Patch. I've literally not seen the movies since I was a little kid. I can't remember hardly any Disney movies whatsoever. So I'll tell you why. Because I spent a lot of time with my nans when I was younger, when mum and dad were working and whatever. And I found my uncle's VHS collection. It had things like The Exorcist, Salem's Lot, the Stepfather movies, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, bits like that. And I was absolutely obsessed with horror. And I love my horror movies still to this day. So I literally neglected lots of Disney movies. You know, people have all these fond memories of Little Mermaid, Aladdin, whatever. I've never watched them. I watched The Lion King once, a few years ago, just to say that I have. And but yeah, anyway, I literally don't know that much about Disney movies. Pretty useless with them. So yeah, I've had a look inside. No obvious year or anything, but I'll give it a search and see if we can find some info on that. Really random one this, but I think at least I think it is anyway. It's Kelly Osbourne. I got it for like 50p. I think it's worth a pump because I sold the Sharon and Minnie doll a while ago. It wasn't a plush. Was it a plush? Oh yeah, I think it kind of was actually. I don't think it was quite as big as this though. I can't remember, but it was in the packaging anyway. But they're still quite desirable really, because they're just they're not very common. I'm not saying that they're not worth big money or anything, but I believe I'd say I might put this around it's a proper $14.99 video. This is all I'm saying, isn't it? It's just literally a rough idea anyway. It might be more, might be less by the time I look on eBay, but I thought it was worth a pump for 50p. It's just not something you see, you know, that often. So the couple of Harry Piss Pot books, £2 each. I think it's worth a go because, especially if they're hardback and first edition, if you can get a full set of them, I find that the first few books, the earlier ones, they're quite harder to find, hardback and first edition. These are more easily found. That's what I've found anyway, from the booters this season so far. But if you can get a full set of hardback first editions, I've seen one of the resellers sell them for like £150, like as in £150, like around that sort of mark for that full set. And I've seen mixed ones of the paperback and hardback, some first edition, some not, for around the 45-50 quid mark. So I think, you know, I'd probably pay up to myself about £3 per book. I've been finding them for quids and 50p's. Luckily, I paid up to, you know, £2 each at the store for these two. So I've got Deathly Hallows and Half-Blood Prince. They're both first edition. You just literally, I think there's other ways of looking as well on some. It's to do with all the numbering. I'm not like any expert, but it says in writing though on these, first edition there. If you can see it all right anyway. So yeah, I'm just literally picking them up whenever I see them, because then I can, you know, hopefully accumulate them into full sets. I do have a full set currently listed as well for it was like around the 45 mark. Cause it's like I say, it's a mix of the paperback, hardback, some first edition, some not. So I'm just trying to shift them at the minute. So I just need to make a bit of dollar. Do you know what I mean? I need to make a bit of dollar towards the house, because there's a lot more, you know, furniture and appliances that I need really. But like everyone else, I'm assuming, from what I've seen, from what I've heard, I'm experiencing like an absolute slump of sales. It's really slow at the moment. I'm finding it's like easy to source, but not so easy to sell. So hopefully it will pick up for myself and any of you guys if you are struggling with that. But anyway, for the last few pickups, I paid up on something. I say that for the last one. I did pay up on something, but I believe I can make it a decent bit out of it. So for this is a Lego Star Wars advent calendar. So you've got your 24 gifts in here. So I did ask if it was complete. I had to snap it up really quickly. It was just £3. So obviously I knew other people would be all over it, to be fair. So like I said, I don't know if all the pieces and bits are there, but it's got things like your ships and stuff like that in there. I've not even had a proper look at it yet. Yeah, so it's got some built spaceships. I'm literally no good at Star Wars. I'm not a big fan of it at all. Is that Princess? That's not Princess Leia, he's got a beard. Shall we stop? Shall I stop pretending I know what I'm on about? But anyway, it's a really nice advent calendar. Not sure exactly what year is this from. I can have a little look to show you guys. It says 2017 on here, so it might be a bit of an oldie. But yeah, I think come Christmas, you know, obviously maximise the amount of money I can get out of that. Now I've heard through word of mouth that these puzzles are worth a punt. I got it for just £1. So it is I don't know if you'd say Jan or Jan. I assume, looking at the name, the J is probably silent, so Jan van Hasteren, maybe. Comic puzzle, 1,500 pieces, and this is the building site. The woman said she did start building it, but no pun intended. Putting it together, she started piecing the puzzle together, but she said it was really difficult, apparently. I don't know if any of you people who do puzzles, I don't know if you deem these ones as difficult on the difficulty scale, but anyway, they seem to be worth a punt. I'll probably put this on for around anywhere from $17, $18 or $19.99, around that mark. That's what I've seen on some of the sold listings, so from £1, don't think I can go wrong. She's sealed both sides up. I said, is it complete? Obviously, I can't stay at the booter counting 1,500 pieces, but I'll have to in my own time, I think. I'm gonna have to, so I can be open and honest about it being complete. But she said it was, and she seemed very genuine and sincere, but obviously I need to verify that, so I will go through it when I've got a bit of spare time. And then the last one, guys, it's definitely the last one in it, yeah. So yeah, it was £25. I tried to knock it down to 20, but the guy said, "Oh, you know, it's worth 25." She said there's 25 figures in there as well as the ring, which I'll show you. So it's basically, this is really hard to show you guys without. I may have to switch the camera around, I think, while I go through it. Just bear with me a sec. Okay, I've taken the camera. This is literally how the room looks right now. So yeah, excuse the state. I was resting my phone on Jack Will's advent calendar that I got ages ago. And yeah, so this is basically my setup. So this is the last pickup. Sorry, it's an absolute total mess. So we've basically got the WWE Money in the Bank ring. Unfortunately, it's not got the massive ladder, you know, where because I'm sure it is that one, isn't it, where they have to hang and grab onto the briefcase with the money in. I've not watched wrestling in years, but I did watch it this kind of era, so I do know quite a few of the wrestlers. So I believe that's Matt Hardy, unless my eyesight's bad. Carlito Caribbean Cole, I remember he's got an apple on his trunks as well, on his duds. I remember he used to come out eating apples. Got the mighty John Cena, of course. Goldust. I'll count how many there are at the end, actually. I've not even counted. So Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like I say, this one's a bit rattly. I think a couple of them are maybe a little bit cream crackered. But this is The Undertaker. They've all literally got like broken limbs and dislocated arms and bits and bobs. But Scotty to Hottie maybe? Like I say, I don't know if any of these are rare or anything. I doubt it. But yeah, like I say, I believe I can make some on this, and I've searched it online, and they've literally I've seen some with like 5 figures sell for like 30-35 quid. So I'm sure with this bundle I can make a decent amount. So we've got one of the Dudley boys, I believe that's Bubba, and then I think the other guy's Devon. I think that's Bubba. Who's that? Don't think I recognise him. Gonna have to pass on that one. Sorry, I was just a bit mortified because his flesh on his buttocks was showing. That looks like a pretty naff Triple H. That isn't Triple H, surely, but then it says D-Generation X, doesn't it there? Oh dear. Is it Sting? I think he's called. This is Springy, by the way. It's a Springy wrestling ring. Batista. Another John Cena. Like you said, they're all assorted. There's a couple of doubles in here. Kurt Angle. Fancy walking out and every time they're shouting, "You suck." Remember that. Another John Cena. Who's that? I don't know off the top of my head that one. Another John Cena. God, these kids were John Cena fans. Who is that? I don't know about that one. If you recognise any that I haven't recognised, feel free to chip in. Obviously, we know this guy, Rey Mysterio. What a guy. They've done all his eyes. Yeah, he has got very pale eyes, hasn't he? Like, he wears some kind of contact lenses, doesn't he? Surely. Jeff Hardy. He needs his torso turned around. There we go. Love Jeff and Matt Hardy. I don't know who on earth this is, but he's very discoloured. All his colours are out of proportion. No way, that's not Matt Hardy, surely. Oh dear, it's a very bad one if it is. Is this Edge? I think this is Edge, yeah. Is it? It says R on it. There's got to be it. This is one that I don't recognise. Don't know. What year is that from? 1998, I think. I'm going to have a look at that. Some of you guys will probably know. I don't know, however. Is it Daniel Bryan, maybe? Not really a fan of him. I like the older ones. Shawn Michaels, HBK. There we go. Right, so I'll count these and let you know how many there are. Yeah, the guy was right. There is actually 25 figures. I thought it even looked more than that. But yeah, 25 figures and a WWE Money in the Bank wrestling ring. There is a... Is it in the bag or something? There is a little ladder with it. I might have missed it. Hang on. There we go. She actually takes it out of her co-op bag. Yeah, we do have a ladder there as well. I don't think it's the original ladder that comes with it though. The ones that I've seen on the listings, it's quite a big black coloured ladder. And obviously we've got no money briefcase or anything. But yeah, not a bad bundle. Like I said, I tried to knock it down to 20, but 25 I'm sure there's a bit of ample profit in there. So guys, I hope I've placed that camera back alright to do a little outro. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this pickups video. Apologies, this is not exactly how I wanted to reveal my house to you, and I'm sorry if it's echoey or whatever. Like I say, it's quite amateur filming, but what's awesome about it is like I've got so much space to like put everything. I'm not absolutely crammed in my my usual room. So yeah, I do appreciate your patience and watching this video. Thank you so much for following the car booting adventures. I love having you guys along with me. So hopefully as my pickups videos progress, you will obviously see more of the house once it's all done up, and we'll be able to get like a proper little kind of filming studio sorted. So yeah, until next time guys, take care. Hope you all do well with your video game pickups, your gaming, miscellaneous pickups and sales, whatever you're into. Hope you're all doing well. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.